Does it look like I'm doing important work? Hopefully. Hello and welcome to Q&A. This is R-I-C-K-Y, the Android guy, answering your daily questions, or a couple weeks later, whichever it happened to be. Alright, so the first one comes from JGardDog. And it is, let's say I wanted to download an existing editable Word document on my OnLive desktop. I have created a report, I write on it. So, okay, it's kind of out of, the wording is kind of weird, but basically he wants to type a document and then have it on his OnLive desktop app so he can use it. So for those of you who don't know, OnLive Desktop is Office on an Android tablet. Now, here's the thing. OnLive Desktop has a folder that is cloud-based. So you have 2 gigs of online storage, which for documents is incredibly big. You can never fill it up, really. And you can access that folder through OnLive's website. So any document, you can basically put in like your entire My Documents folder, and it'll automatically, well, no, not automatically, it'll upload to OnLive Desktop's cloud folder, and once you do that, all of your files will be accessible there. So once you do that, of course, so you save it onto the OnLive cloud folder, and then once it's saved onto the folder, you can edit it from your Android device. And that's how you would do it. So just use the OnLive cloud folder, and that's how you would use it. Alright, Ms. Kids 1234 asks, how do you repost a pic on Instagram? So the easiest way to repost a pic on Instagram, because I guess they don't allow you to save the photo itself, so the easy way to do it is take a screen capture on S3 or Note 2. Of course, you would do this just by swiping, and that would take the screen capture. For the other ones, it's the hold power button, or home power button, or home down. It's been a long time. I've just had an S3 or Note 2 for so long that that's how I take screen captures. But you do the combination, whatever it is. One of you guys put it on there for me on the comments. And that's how, so once you screen capture it, you can then crop it and put it back on Instagram itself if you want. Or just keep it for yourself. So that's how you would repost a pic on Instagram. Alright, Toprek Okamus ask on the Wi-Fi Direct on Galaxy S3 and other devices. I'm trying to do this between my Nexus 7 and S2. Both have Wi-Fi Direct, but somehow I couldn't manage to do that. Both devices have the same brand or something. Do both devices, I guess what you meant, have to have the same brand? Actually, no. So here's the thing. You can do Wi-Fi Direct between non-S3 and Note 2 and Samsung devices, but you have to use a third-party Wi-Fi file sharing app. The one that I found was called Direct File Transfer. So that is a third-party app that allows you to share it through Wi-Fi Direct, and that's how you can use it. Is it as good? No. One thing Samsung has done very well is their file manager transfer really never fails. Third-party ones, that's the best one I found. The other ones just failed constantly. If any of you guys know a good file transfer through Wi-Fi Direct, let me know. But that's the best one I've seen. So that's the one I would recommend. And again, it is named, let me double check, Direct File Transfer. And it allows you to transfer files through Wi-Fi Direct. It's not perfect. It's not as good as Samsung's built-in file transfer, but it will allow you to do it to a Nexus device and to an S2. So that would be the app that I would recommend. All right, Gunnar Holmstorm asks, what's the lock screen on Nexus called? Very cool. The lock screen that I had was HD Widgets. It is by far my favorite widget out of all of them. It's my fans' favorite widget too. I cannot tell you, I've literally had to have over 50 comments on that widget alone, just asking me, what is that widget? What is that widget? Probably 100, to be honest. Everyone has always loved the widget, the way it looks. It's the best widget on Android by far. I know Beautiful Widgets has improved. I know all of these other ones have improved as well. It's the best. HE widgets are the best. And the great part about them is they look great on tablets and on devices. But yes, I would recommend them over any other one. I know everyone's kind of digging the dash clock right now, but it looks clean, yes, but it looks so plain to me. Obviously, that's a matter of opinion, but I like HE widgets by far better than anything else. All right. I cannot pronounce this one. Lepe Titget Geek. Oh, Le Petite Geek. There you go. Ask 789. Ask good video. How do you add cards on Google Now? Help me, please. So here's the thing. You can't really add cards. Google Now is a learning software, so you can't technically add cards. What you can do is if you go, if you hit the menu button and go to settings, you can then go on the Google Now part and then see all of the cards that are available to you. From there, you can add certain things. So for like teams or sports, you can add your teams. So that way, the sports cards will pop up with your teams on it. You can also add or take off like things like public transportation, nearby places. You can do for traffic, you can add your home and your work or another place besides work. Your next appointments will come along, obviously, with the next appointments. And yes, stocks, you can add which stocks you follow. And those are the only things you can add, technically. And then, of course, you can add your, you can let Google Now search your Gmail for confirmation numbers, such as a flight confirmation or a package delivery confirmation or hotel confirmations, restaurants, all that kind of stuff. So those would be how you can add cards, but you're not really adding them. Google Now learns from your searches, and so the more you search, the more cards that will be added. All right, I believe that's all of it. Yep. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning into Q&A at its new place. And hope you guys enjoy it. Ask me questions, and I will answer this weekly. Thank you for watching. This has been RICKY, the Android Guy.